Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is an Empties video. My last video was a TJ Maxx haul, kind of like accidentally had a little slip off the wagon of my low buy, but we're back, we're using what we have, and I want to show you guys the stuff that I have used up lately. I haven't done an Empties video in I think at least 2 months, so I want to show you all the stuff I'm bringing out of my collection so that, and to like not justify, but like feel better about myself about like, okay, I bought all this stuff. No, but remind myself, like I am using up stuff. It's okay to buy stuff every once in a while. I don't need to feel bad about it. I'm doing great this year. I really feel like I am. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you've not already, click that subscribe button. I upload 2 times a week, Sundays and Wednesdays, totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back on the channel in the future. So let's start with the hair stuff. So I used up this John Frieda Violet Crush for Blondes. This is the second one I've gone through. Since I did have my hair violet, this helped with the color staying. It's like maybe got a faint tinge now, but I really need to get my hair redone. As you can tell, I had an appointment and then I got sick. So I think I'm not going to redo my roots. I'm just going to get like shadowing and let my natural hair start to grow back in. And I've been considering not going purple again. I'm kind of thinking mint for spring. What do you guys think? Let me know. Like this video or leave me a comment if you are into that idea of mint. Or if you're not into it, leave me a comment and be like, no, I really want to try mint and pink before it totally grows back out. Like light, more like pastel colors. Like that's why I had to bleach it, because they wouldn't show up on my natural brown hair. So anywho, I'm using right now a new brand of purple shampoo that I found at Dollar General, and I really like it so far. Like it was only $5 and it's been very nourishing, moisturizing to my hair, which this one cleans it, but I didn't find those like nourishing, moisturizing effects of this one. So this one was my favorite, but I may have found a new favorite. Stay tuned. Like I said, I've only used it twice so far, but I've loved it so much both times. So I used up that. I also used up from Eveneye, I never know how to say it, the Made Magic 10-in-1 conditioner. This was really nice. My sister-in-law gave me this one, and it was nice. I have to use conditioner when I wash my hair on wash days because it's so fine that it tangles in itself so much. And if I don't use conditioner, I feel like when I'm brushing it, like I'm just pulling out and breaking off strands if I don't do that. So I really have to use conditioner, and this one was good. I would recommend it if you're looking for one. I have a ton of conditioners. I always go through shampoo so much slower than, or so much faster than conditioner. Like I have to repurchase shampoo a lot, but not conditioner that much. So I have plenty right now. I'm not going to repurchase this one, but if I get to the point where I don't have any, this is a really nice one. I also used up a couple dry shampoos, so let me go through those. This one was from Collab. This was their Paradise fragrance, and I got this one from Kroger. It was on closeout, like they're not going to sell it anymore, at least not at Kroger. And this says amazing oil absorption without white residue. Lies. Absolute lies. It did absorb, but it had a terrible white cast and white residue that was very hard to blend in, so I would not recommend this. Don't get it. And then I also used up the Tresemme Fresh Clean Dry Shampoo. This one, like the actual formula was good. It didn't leave a white cast. It did absorb oil, but I hated the scent on it. This is Fresh Bouquet. They do make it in other scents, so maybe I'll try another scent. I'm trying the dry shampoo right now from the same brand of the shampoo I just raved about from Dollar General. I got the shampoo, purple shampoo, and the dry shampoo to try from that brand at the same time. That one's been okay so far. It's a little different. I'm still getting used to it because it's like clear, and usually most of these are at least somewhat white that you have to blend, and it's a little more like liquidy wet than some of the other ones. So it's odd. I'm getting used to it, deciding if I like it or not. This one I won't repurchase this scent if I do repurchase this formula, but a couple of you gave me good dry shampoo suggestions that I think after this Dollar General one, I have enough points saved up on Ulta that I should be able to get from Ulta some of your recommendations for free. So I'm actually going to get that next and not this one. I've used up a deodorant from Native. This is the Apple and Honeysuckle. I like Native because it's paraben and aluminum free. I have a lot of Native deodorants right now stacked up because I got a discount. I think it was Laura Lee was doing a sponsorship with them and I got a discount. So I have quite a few Native deodorants left, so I don't need to repurchase right now. And I also like Tom's is aluminum free. I like that brand. And then Teos Air, something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's Teos Air is the brand. They're a little more expensive than this, but I think that that is more like long lasting. Like this is great for every day if you're sitting around, but that one, they have an extra strength one that is still paraben and aluminum free, and I find that is better for like workout, exercise, hot days, long lasting. So if you're in the natural deodorant shopping browsing place, those are kind of my quick thoughts on that. For skincare, I used up this Thayer's toner. This one was in lavender. I really liked it. You guys saw in my TJ Maxx haul, I repurchased this in lemon. And I also used up from Ipsy this little Oompa soothing toner. This was fine. It wasn't anything special, but I ran out of this one and didn't have time to go to the store and was like, I'm out of toner completely. What do I do? And I found a little one to hold me over to like get to TJ Maxx and repurchase this Thayer's one that I really, really like this one so much. I've been really enjoying any toners that have witch hazel in it. My skin really likes it. So I used up both of those. And finally, the makeup. There are a few makeup items that I have used up. I feel like it's so much easier to go through like dry shampoo. I feel like I go through like crazy in hair products and stuff, but makeup, I've said this before, especially now that I'm like trying to do more of a low buy, it's hard to go through stuff quickly. I feel like it lasts forever. I don't understand these influencers who are like, this is my 5th one, unless you're exclusively using that product only every single day. Like I have a primer that I've used for probably the past month every single day that I can tell I'm going through that pretty quickly. But most of these products, I'm like, how are you going through them if you're saying that? I don't get it. But anyway, long story short, I went through the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer in Cucumber. I did really, really like this one. Even though I'm combo skin, this wasn't like too dewy or hydrating to make me look oily. It was just enough. I like this one so much that I would get it again. Now, I have way too many primers right now, so I'm not going to repurchase right now. I don't think I got any primers I didn't get any primers from TJ Maxx. I think I looked at some, but I knew I had a bunch, so I did not get any. I've completely used that up. The one I'm almost done with is the Wet n Wild Impossible primer. That's the one I've been using every day. And then I already have like up to bat, because I know that Wet n Wild one is going to be done, the Impossible one, any day. I've pulled out my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer that this thing is like never ending. But I have made a really good divot in it, you can probably see. So I'm using up the Wet n Wild and the e.l.f., even though I did really like this one. So in the future, I would repurchase this if I go through all the primers I currently have. Also in complexion, I used up the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. I bought this because I was looking for a cheaper drugstore version of the Tarte Maracuja, I think that's how you say it, skin tint. This wasn't the right shade for me, so I got mine in light. I thought that was the lightest one they had. Turned out it was only the lightest one they offered where I was shopping. They have like a linen or a porcelain or something lighter than this. I might repurchase it again in a lighter shade. This had a little bit too much of a pink undertone. I need more of a neutral undertone. But if you shop drugstore, you know, a lot of times it just says light or porcelain or shell or something like that, and they don't really give you an undertone description, or they don't have like options in different undertones. So that's why a lot of times I don't get a lot of like drugstore complexion products, at least for like things that have shades, because I feel like it's tricky. I can make it work, but it's not like a true great match. So I made this one work. I love the fact that it had hyaluronic acid and squalene in it, those skincare ingredients. That's what made this a little more pricey. But the texture and the finish was not the same as the Tarte one. I still like the Tarte one better. And I did get another Tarte one in an Ipsy bag recently. So I have a Tarte one to use in my collection, but I used this completely up. And I didn't buy any sort of foundation on my TJ Maxx thing, because I know my haul, I'll leave the video linked here, because I know I have a ton of foundations right now. I've been using almost daily the Tarte face tape. I've got this much left, because you can kind of see like as you go how much you have. I'm trying to use this one up because it is older in my collection, and it's also not a great match. This is one of the first ones I bought when I started getting more into makeup, and this is in Fair Light Beige. It also has too much of like a pinky undertone. I like the formula of this actually, but I wouldn't buy that shade again. And then I've been trying to use up this Revlon Candid foundation. That's what I'm wearing today in shade 110 Porcelain. I don't like this. I got it on clearance at Walmart for $3.50. Maybe it's expired and that's why I don't like it, but it's so streaky and patchy and just breaks up like immediately on my skin. So I've been wearing it on days I'm filming just because I feel like with the lights and everything and you guys not being like all up in my grills that it looks okay, but I would definitely not repurchase this one. So I've been trying to go through those foundations and like I said, I wouldn't repurchase that Wet n Wild one. Like, I liked it okay, but not enough to get it right now. I guess I shouldn't say I would never repurchase it. I'm not going to repurchase it right now. I have too much other stuff, but it wasn't bad by any means, and it had decent coverage, I felt like, for being a tinted moisturizer. It had, like, I wouldn't say fully medium coverage, but it covered, like, my acne scarring, I'll say. It wasn't like, where's the coverage, where's the pigmentation? Like, there definitely is some in there. And then the last thing for my empties that I used up was this NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara. This I bought back when I used to watch Ali Glines a lot. I don't anymore. It's just, I don't know over time. Sometimes, you know, you love watching somebody and you just like fall out of that like interest. I don't know. I just wasn't super interested in her content anymore. Maybe sometime I'll go back to her videos, but nothing against her personally. It's just, you know, our time ended. So she has great lashes, and I feel like any mascara looks good on her, and I didn't realize that at the time. And I have pretty nice lashes, I feel, but I need something to lift them. I curl them every day, but still I need a little lift because they like to go down, and they are pretty nice, nice like fullness and length, I feel like. So this did lift, and I did like this formula. I wasn't a huge fan of the wand shape because it was kind of hard to get underneath the eye. This brush, like, it's so pokey and plasticky, kind of stabbed my eye like when I would try to get like right up to the root as I do with my mascara. It's kind of pokey and stabby and uncomfortable. So the formula is good, but because of the wand shape and texture, I will not buy this again. I also have entirely too many mascaras in my collection, let's be real. Right now I've been using the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I'm not going to repurchase this. This was actually gifted to me through Milk Makeup and Influencer. I would not get this again. I'm wearing it right now. It looks fine on, but it transfers terribly. Like, I even had to stop partway through this video and kind of touch up under the eye because I get like black smudges down here, and I haven't even been wearing this long. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock when I'm filming this, and I put this on at 2 o'clock. So 2 hours in, I had like black smudges under my eyes. That's not acceptable. There's too many good formulas out for me to have this going on. So I'm using it up because I have it. But again, like the foundation, it's one that I'm like, I'll use it if I'm filming or I'm at home and I'm not worried about like people publicly seeing me with a black smudge, but it's not a daily like favorite or anything because it just smudges on me. I don't know why. I really like the wand of this. Like I said, it makes the lashes look good initially, but the longevity is just not there for me with that one either. So trying to use up mascaras I have in my collection. So yeah, guys, that is all. That's all of the empties from the last couple months. Trying my best to go through stuff. Yes, I did buy some stuff from TJ Maxx, and I definitely bought more makeup than what I just showed you in my empties, but I'm getting there on quite a few products. Like, this is more than just pan, you know. I've just got like this little bit left, and even that will last me, I think, several weeks, but I'm getting there on products like that. If I want a more shimmery bronzer, this one's a little busted, but like you can see all the pan that I have in there. Sorry guys, my memory card's full and I just want to finish the video here and not deal with like that right now, so I'm just finishing it on my phone. But I also have, let's see if I can open it one-handed here without actually destroying it. I say without destroying it like it's not already destroyed, but like this blush I've been using because it is destroyed, and I'm just trying to use it up from Palladio. That I'm making progress on, should be gone soon. And this Essence brow gel, like there's hardly any left in it, really. So yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff at TJ Maxx in the last video, but I feel like I'm doing well on empties too. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!